Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to discuss a stock called Shopify. As you can see on the chart, this Shopify is doing very well. It is on an uptrend move, but we want to analyze further this particular chart to understand if this particular stock Shopify has got enough strength and power to continue its uptrend move. We also want to see what is the price prediction for the next target for this particular stock. So if you're interested to know these details and you want to see how I analyze it, please stay tuned and watch this video until the end. This is Shah&Co. Please like, share and subscribe the channel, and we will continue shortly. Now we will start our analysis. I will first shift it to a weekly chart because we want to see a longer pattern how it is. Okay, so I'm trying to enlarge this particular chart so that we can see it clearly. Okay, I think now it's a bit clearer. Okay, so now let's begin our analysis. I'm going to first plot the the trends. We know this is an uptrend, but anyway we still need to plot it so that we know where are the turning points. Okay, so we're going to start from here. We're going to say that okay, it's moving all the way up to there, and then it is retracing. So it's doing a retracement here, but this is a very sharp retracement, and then after that it continues the move to up to here, and then it has another retracement to the down. We go all the way to down. You see, every time it is making a higher high and a low which is getting high as well. And then from here we will pick and we will go all the way to up here. Okay, and then there's a retracement. From there the low is somewhere here, and right now it is making an up move, so we can't plot this yet because we don't know where is it going to stop yet. Okay, so we can see roughly the high is getting higher, right? So this is the high, this is another high, that's another high. You see the higher is getting high and the low also getting higher, right? So that confirms that is an uptrend. So we got to confirm this first. Okay, once we confirm this, next thing we're going to look at is the strength that is in this particular price moves. Okay, so I'm going to further enlarge it so that it's clearer. So for this I just need two cycles. So the last two cycles, this is one cycle, the up low, or rather I would say this is the up move, and then there's a low there going the selling part, which is creating the low moves. Okay, that is one cycle. Then we need another cycle which is from here up and then down here. So we have two cycles. So the other one it's not really required, so we can just remove it out. Okay, so we have two cycles here. So now we will see among these two cycles what is the strength that it has. Okay, we will check on the first cycle here from this high. Okay, now I think it's better for us to clear the once we confirm on the uptrend, right? So next thing we can just clear the chart, because otherwise it's going to make it difficult for us to do further measurement. Okay, so this is a low. So you see now it allows me to plot more to identify the low point more clearly, and then the high point is here. So you don't really have to be very exact. I mean, as long as much precise is good enough. Okay, now we see that it has made a 449. We can just say 450. Okay, so it has made a move of 450. Okay, so $450. Okay, so that's the first cycle move. I'll jot it down so that we don't forget it. Okay, so in the next round, in the next cycle, right? So that was the first cycle. Then it went down from this is a low here. Just now we plotted, and then it went all the way up. Oops. Let me try to be a bit more precise. I can see that the plotting wasn't very precise. So let's try to go a bit lower. Okay, so now we are moving from the low to the up here. Okay, that's a high. So this time we have about 664. That's good, no? That's good. 664. Okay, so it moved to 664. Okay, so what does it tell? When we have a previous loop in the first round, in the first loop here, from this high to that high, or rather this high to that high where it's only 450, where in the next round it so here you see the price move up, then it retraces, right? You can argue this retracement is not that sharp and all that. I mean, if the retracement is sharper, then it is much precise, I would say. But anyway, we'll take this. So we saw that from here to there it was 450, and from here to up there it was 660. So the price move is getting more. From $450, the difference now is $664 is getting strength, higher strength. So therefore we will conclude that it's gaining strength. Okay, is gaining strength. So the price move is gaining strength. The next we're going to look at is the power. You know, the guy is like a bodybuilder guy, is quite having strength, but does he have enough power to lift that 200 kg? No. So that's the next thing we want to look at, whether this particular chart has got enough what you call power. So to do that, we need this Fibonacci retracement. Okay, so we will take from the low here. This is the low we identified just now, and that's the high. Okay, so from the low to high, the price moved up, then it went down. It went down all the way to level 61%. Okay, slightly more than 61%. So you can jot that one also, or rather we will put it at 62%. Okay, roughly. And then next in the next loop, we are seeing that, okay, from this particular low to that high, and then we see that the price retracement. So here the price move all the way up here, then we will study the how it is going down. So it is going down beyond 61%. You can see it's going beyond, it's almost touching 70, what is that? I would say that it has reached about 75%. Okay, from the high to the low here, it retraces about 75% of the move that it has done. So we would put it roughly like 75%. Okay, so when we have this kind of reading, okay, let me clear up. Okay, so here the price moved up, went down only by 62%, but later on the price moved quite hefty, but then the price also went down quite heavily, 75%, right? So that basically shows that though it has got the strength, but the power that it has is actually weakening. Okay, so because the sell down, so let me go to the note here again. So now we can see that the power is diminishing from 62%. The sell down was 62%, now it becomes larger, 75% sell down. So that means the power of the sellers are stronger, not the buyers. We want the buyers to be more powerful, but now we see the sellers are getting more power. So therefore we say the power big power is weakening. So that's the two conclusions we can make. Though it has got strength, but the power is weakening. Okay, so what does it mean when the power is weakening? Strength means we are saying that it can still have potential to go up. Okay, so we can rightly see after it after it retraces, right, it made a move to up. So rightly it has got strength. That's why it actually managed to make a move up. So the first conclusion somewhat is correct as what we can see with the price move. But the second conclusion, where we say the power is weakening. So this one, what it basically means is, okay, this is the high it reached, right? So this is the high it reached, right? The previous highest high we have reached is at this level, right? at this price level. So when you have power, or rather when the chart has got power, it means it will not face any hurdle for it to move up from the previous high. But since the power is weakening, right, so it will have a bit of hurdles here for it to move up, further up from the previous high that we have already plotted in this line here. So it could be that the price may move down, or maybe if it move up, it wouldn't be in that very strong fashion. Okay, so that's basically what it means when the power is weakening. Okay, so usually it will do a retracement here. Once you reach the top here, previous price level, it may do a retracement. So that's basically what the theory says. Okay, so now what we will do is we will next look at the target price. Let's see what the target price can tell us. Okay, so for that, what I'll do is I'll take a Fibonacci, but this time we'll take a trend based Fibonacci. So we will, this is the lowest we got, to the high, and then to the low here. Okay, so that's the lowest. I'm plotting at the low here. So okay, that's a low. We managed to touch the low here. Okay, so how do we fix the there are several Fibonacci levels here, but which level should we use? Okay, to do that, we need to see, okay, when the price is moving up, it's due to the buyers having sentiment. So the buyer sentiment was strong, that's why actually the price moved up. But then when the sell down happens, the seller sentiment came in, right? That's why the selling happened. But now we will look at the time domain. So we will analyze the time domain, how long it took for the price to move up and how long it took for the price to move down. So we can see from visual appearance here, it took more time for it to move up, but very short time for it to move down. So that means the sellers are quite strong. That's why it took very short time for the price to go down quite heavily. So for that, what we will do is we will fix a target price at 0.618. So in fact, our target is only somewhere here, and in fact we already reached the target. Okay, we have already reached the target here. So our target is only somewhere around here. According to the theory, the target was only around here. Okay, so let me be more precise. So the price level we are looking at is only at 1,400, something around there. Okay, we are just looking around this area for the target, but that target is already reached. As you can see here, the target is already reached. It's now it's beyond the target, but what I would advise is, again, trading is your risk, but the advice here is to be a bit cautious because the power is weakening, you see. So the power in this particular trend is weakening. So I will suggest you to be cautious in trading this particular stock unless the price can move in a strong term after this particular hurdle, the top hurdle that we have here. So this particular is a top hurdle we have. So once this particular hurdle is managed to breach, then probably you can take a trade move. So otherwise you may stay on first, let the price to make a bigger move, and then you can start to enter. Basically, it's good for us to protect our money first, because we always have to look at risks when we do investment, because the analysis is telling that the power is weakening. So it's good for us to be cautious and protect our money first, be a bit more risk averse. Okay, so once the price has moved beyond this particular, so if you look at that, let the price to move beyond this particular level, because that's actually a very crucial level. So if you manage to move beyond that without retracing, then it's you may wait for another a few more days, see how the price is moving, and then you can start to enter if it is favorable in the sense that it managed to move beyond this particular hurdle, the resistance line. Okay, so that's it for me. I hope this insight is a bit helpful for your analysis and also for your trading. And this is Shah&Co, and please like, share and subscribe this particular channel, and we will see you in the next video.